Hey guys, Mega GMs, welcome to Inside NFTs. Man, it is hard to believe this is our last Friday show of the year. Tomorrow I'll be live on YouTube at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. That's on the NFTLDR account. And then Sunday, the last day of the year, back with another 5-minute Inside NFTs for you. Now today, as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year, you could probably guess we're really light on news, but you could probably also guess I found plenty to talk about here. So this morning, we've got updates on PixelVault. We've got Kevin Rose from the Moonbirds making an appearance. I'm also going to show you a really interesting art NFT. And we also have to touch on something that's maybe not so positive, but an NFT that now almost definitely has become a security. We're going to get into that. Well, let's dive right into the market now. Looking at the Forkast 500 NFT index, you can see we are in the red this morning, down 0.4%. Global sales yesterday, though, finishing higher than on Wednesday. Yesterday, just over 43 million in cross-chain NFT sales. We did see a pullback in unique sellers, unique buyers, total transactions. Trade profits, though, well into the negative. Easy to explain that number, though. End of the year, we're seeing a lot of tax loss harvesting. People can write off those losses on their taxes. This is something we do see every year. As far as what's moving the market, we're looking here at CryptoSlam.io. You can see the Ordinals collection at the top with 3.4 million sales. We see 6 BRC20s in the top 10 here, and the Fragana is still in the top 5 at number 3 here, 1.5 million in sales. Now, what really stands out here to me is Art Blocks in the top 5, just over 1 million in sales. And if we switch over to the top NFT sales in the past 24 hours, well, this is exactly why. Yesterday, we had a couple traders who were hunting for art grails. You can see 2 autoglyphs here sold for 410,000 and 221,000. But you also see those art block sales. Those are all fidenzas, all bought by one buyer. You can see right here the conviction people have in that fidenzas collection. That buyer, though, also buying one of those autoglyphs. 600 ETH in total. Yeah, collectors packing their bags and getting ready for 2024. It's a year that I think is going to be huge. Now, this next story is something I was going to end the show on, but it seems more fitting to do it right here, and it is a word of caution going into 2024. 2 days ago, a collection called The Plague made an announcement that their NFT holders now own equity in their company. And so right away, it's easy to see that this NFT has potentially become a security in an instant. So these NFT holders, they're going to receive company shares based on the number of NFTs you hold, but also how many of them are unlisted. Now, depending where they're based, I got to imagine there's people looking at them, the very people you don't want looking at your project. And so guys, this is my word of caution going into 2024. We saw a couple projects this year get charged by the SEC for offering securities. So I have to remind you, the SEC has many cases open against multiple NFT projects. And one of those projects is still the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now, they can leave these open-ended and maybe nothing comes of it, but at some point next year, I am expecting charges to come against multiple projects here. So yeah, plenty to be excited about next year, but the SEC still looms large. All right, it's time for our new segment called NFTLDR, where we blitz through the rest of our stories. And this show being as casual as it is, I'm going to pilot a new look for the show, and we'll kick this off by saying GG to the PixelVault team and to that community. Their new GG token is going live this morning. Right now, you can go swap your POW tokens, your Punk tokens, your planets, all for this new GG token, and that token now live on ByBit. And fam, that is not the only thing the PixelVault community is excited for, because their BattlePlan game is coming out in just about a week here. That's right, the BattlePlan game that's been years in the making. Well, they finished their beta and it's launching on January 9th. Guys, that's literally right around the corner. So a lot of people about to get their first exposure to this game, really looking forward to seeing how the broader community takes to this game. Now, Kevin Rose from the Moonbirds made an appearance on Tim Ferriss's podcast, and he's talked about his struggles of being a founder and feeling the weight of the community on his shoulder. Now, that community's not just on his shoulder, feels like they're stomping on him lately. So Kevin shared he's actually had to turn to ketamine therapy to deal with the stress and the anxiety. We saw people buying Moonbirds at astronomical prices on secondary markets, and you can't put that on Kevin Rose. Own your trades. Now, I'm going to end here on a special art drop from a guy I respect the hell out of. This is 24 hours of art by Roger Dickerman. What you're looking at is a 366 edition collection, one for each day of the year next year. And these NFTs are going to be like a living, breathing body of work. These tokens will update on the date that you've minted. So if you're not familiar with his work, Roger does a 24 hours of art Twitter thread, and he does these at least 5 days a week, but he breaks down the biggest sales in the art world, but he also shows noteworthy sales and even smaller NFT sales. Really, it's comprehensive. He shows it all. I mean, look at this here. It's just a ton of info, and if you're an art fan or you're an art collector, this is a can't miss piece of media. So in 2024, he's now going to be doing this 7 days a week, along with a daily show, and I think next year also has a monthly review coming. And the icing on the cake is that Roger is such a great guy. Really, cream of the crop. All right, guys, hope you have a fantastic Friday. And again, like Christmas, I want to encourage you to unplug, because I'll keep you updated on what's what's happening in NFTs. So tomorrow, the longer live show, but returning on Sunday, talking about the market, talking about all the latest happenings in NFTs. Remember, guys, like always, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing you inside. Until the next time, I'll see you.